I'm Flannery Cunningham, and I am a composer, and in fact the composer of Groundwater, which Thompson Street Opera is performing. The idea really started with the moment at the opening of this piece, and I don't want to give too much of a spoiler, but something sort of emerges from the piano, and the piano is used as a kind of both a visual process and of course a sonic, instrument. And I had this idea for years, and it wasn't until I got sort of access to a clunker piano that I could put it into practice. And then I sort of started exploring with the sort of physical materials of the piece. At the same time, I was reading Rachel Carson's book Silent Spring, which is a sort of seminal work of environmental nonfiction. And I really was struck by the opening that sort of talks about groundwater as this sort of repository of human memory. And I got kind of into this idea of using groundwater sort of to think through persistence and recycling and borrowing and the kind of cyclicality of our lives.
Peace.
I mean, you've got amazing players. It's gonna be an hour, you're not gonna be out late. And I think, at this moment where we're rolling back regulations that protect the environment, thinking through the ways that everything we do persists, nothing ever disappears, it only disperses, and there are real and striking consequences of our decisions. I hope this piece sort of creates a space for us to think about that in a sort of artistic way. So I think the stakes of this piece feel much higher than when I wrote it 3 years ago. And I hope that it, will feel both serious and potentially healing for us all to sort of think through that together.